In the last video, we learned two methods, that is coding part of DNA and sequence annotation, which includes both coding and non-coding part of DNA. The methodology is very simple and we already know the methodology. That is, first we need to isolate DNA, then a restriction digestion, that is cut into fragments, and usually fragments will be inserted into vectors and then inserted into host cell. But here, since there are larger pieces of DNA, we need to use specialized vectors, that is YAC and BAC. Yeast artificial chromosome and BAC refers to bacterial artificial chromosome. Depending on the specialized vector, the host cells may be bacteria or yeast. So the methodology, very simple. First, isolate the DNA, cut into fragments, insert into specialized vector, and then insert into host cell. Once cloning process is over, the process resulted in amplification of each piece of DNA fragment. The next step is sequencing. Fragments were sequenced using Sanger's method of DNA sequencing, that is automated DNA sequencers. And then the sequences were arranged based on some overlapping regions present in them. But alignment of overlapping genes or overlapping sequences is not possible humanly. So there are specialized computer-based programs which were developed and then subsequently annotated, and sequences were assigned to each chromosome. And in May 2006, the sequence of last chromosome, that is chromosome number 1, was completed. Once sequencing, annotation, everything is done, the major challenging task was assigning genetic and physical maps on the genome. So, preparation of both genetic and physical map includes restriction polymorphism, that is we already know molecular scissors, and one more, microsatellites. So, genetic and physical maps were generated using restriction polymorphism and microsatellites. So, in the whole Human Genome Project, first we learned the introduction, objective, goals of Human Genome Project, benefits associated with Human Genome Project, and the two methodologies, expressed sequence tags and sequence annotation, and the overall sequencing methodology, nothing but the MolBio recombinant DNA technology. Just take DNA, cut into fragments, insert into vector, then the recombinant molecule will be inserted into host cell. Once the cloning is done, the amplification part, and after amplification, sequencing. And once the sequencing is done, sequence annotation with the help of computer-based programs. And then the preparation of genetic and physical maps. So in the next video, we'll discuss salient features or unique features of Human Genome Project. So we learned introduction and methodology. Thank you.